Ha kejingata ha kikenta kili jingli komentari ketenat urban affairs sabat jubab halor kejingli bawan ra do MLA kamolai uba MH assembly kalau ong bakandon da kawai pat ke agency ke banpet ha kejing petrekam ya ki an sinayeng ha ki jaka ki bahap sabar jong kejing pet jingkmi jong muda katkom kejing mutha jong ketenat henry nakaliang MLA kamolai ulong bakum unong mikmat rengkat ki pat ba konstituensi jong u ki yang persya ya kete karai bandawaru na komentari bakade benwang no ya kete building bylaws na konstituensi jong u habatuk larlang halor kani uminti rang ba mukul sama ulong bag sarkar kelas mkhia halor ketika kam bag kala bencet agawe ketanat sarkar banpet benya lambat halor kata ulong ru bahadir mekladap baro on sakhot biang ya baro kiseng san berthai banyak taisan ni halor ketika bentam.
Honorable Speaker sir, reply to star question 121A. No sir. B. Does not arise in view of A above sir. C. Does not arise in view of A above sir.
Mr. Speaker sir, I'm asking this question regarding the implementation of Meghalaya building bylaws outside Moda jurisdiction. I mean in the scheduled areas outside municipal. In the motion which has been moved, the Honorable Minister in charge has in her reply says that many meetings has been conducted in the past. I want to know whether the committee received any suggestions or objections in the meeting which has been held in the past. The suggestion and objections from the stakeholders.
Not to my knowledge, sir, as per the records. I have not looked at all of the minutes of all agenda meetings, but whatever agenda meetings I have purviewed, none. There were just minor things about the removal of a certain public open dustbin from certain areas in certain cities. You know, they generally minutes only related to the kinds of works that had to be undertaken on priority to ensure that the organized approach to urbanization starts setting in certain cities. To my knowledge, sir.
Is it not necessary to first take on board the locality level authorities like the DORBAR, because any changes ultimately affect the residents of these localities who have no recollection whatsoever of such notifications. The committee are all right regarding this, but what about the proviso of the Act that says that locality level consultation is necessary before approving the master plan and before implement the Meghalaya building bylaws outside the Moda jurisdiction? The absence of suggestions, I may say, is indicative of no consultation.
Speaker sir, again to my knowledge, from the vast reading that I have done in the recent past on all agendas held, while a master plan is being prepared, definitely the localities are being alerted, definitely their views have also been taken, because a master plan necessitates such information before the planning of any area, sir.
Sir, because recently we have seen the agitational programs, and the outcome of such agitation resulted in partial modification of the set notification. I mean the implementing of Meghalaya building bylaws outside its Moda jurisdiction, and the outcome of the agitation says that from 174 kilometers, it has reduced to 50 kilometers. Square kilometers. Okay. So there is no clarity regarding this matter. So I want the clarification from the Honorable Minister in charge regarding this.
Honorable Speaker, it is true that there was a subsequent modification of the notification, but that notification on modification was specifically for the operation of MUDA in those areas. However, in the other 174 square kilometer areas that were not in the census towns, we had said that until such time that consultations were pending, discussions were pending with all stakeholders, MUDA will continue to operate, but the only thing that will happen is that for areas falling outside of the municipal area, a new agency will be put in place at the earliest time possible.
Sir, may I have the copy of such meetings or proceedings conducted in the past?
Of the recent, Honourable Speaker, of the recent meeting or of meetings in the previous years?
Meetings regarding this Meghalaya Master Plan and the meetings for implementing of Meghalaya building bylaws outside MUDA jurisdiction.
Honourable Speaker, sir, I will be laying some information on the House today as promised to the Honourable Member, and if additional information is further required, we will definitely lend and come forward whatever assistance required.
Mr. Speaker, to the information of the Minister, Honourable Minister in charge, I want to say that people of Molai are object about implementing of Meghalaya building bylaws to its area. So myself, I strongly oppose of implementing the Meghalaya building bylaws in Molai constituency, and I request the Minister in charge to withdraw the fresh notification for implementing Meghalaya building bylaws in Molai constituency.
Honourable Speaker, I think we are clear about the matter. The government has made its stand clear. I have nothing else to say on the matter, sir.
Yes, sir.
So I just want to share my concern, since we are also part of the agitation which we had undertaken against the government for the encroachment of MUDA to the areas outside urban areas. So this issue has also earned me especially a very bad name by so many remarks that Baarden is now pro-government. Baarden is including our village into MUDA, so on and so forth, sir. So what I would like to request and suggest the government, why is the government not coming out? Since the DORBAR also seems to claim that they are not aware, they are not involved, and they are not party to the decision of including their villages into the Greater Shillong Master Plan area. And the government also is firm enough to inform us that the government has taken them on board. So we need proof now. I think if the government can provide proof documents that, see, here on this date we have had a meeting, and on this date we have circulated notice to the villages to inform them that your village will be included, I think that will clear the matter once and for all. And I would suggest if the government can give a press statement, a press release, a very clear press release on the points taken by the government, so that the people will not confuse between MUDA and municipal. Sometimes the people get confused. When we talk about MUDA building permission, they thought that municipal also will step in. But we understand as a public representative that it is altogether a different matter. Because one of my area also is included now under MUDA, and that is Maranda thing. So I don't feel that it is my duty as a public representative to interfere with the policy matter of the government. If the government feel that, yes, one of my locality is has been, is having the criteria, the characteristic of an urban area. So I think it is not my duty, sir, to misinform them. So I think it is high time for the government to come out with a very clear statement on this issue. Explain to the people what is municipality. Explain to the people what is MUDA. Because sometimes people, they get confused and we are blamed for this, sir.
Okay,
so this is my submission, sir.
Yeah.
Suggestions put forward by the Honourable Member from Nong Krem are very appreciated. And what we will plan for the future are already, we already have that in mind. We are aware that awareness is required, and we also regret that there is so much heartburn about this matter, and we will definitely come forward, and with the coming up of an alternative agency for operation in the non-municipal area, I'm sure that that would be a platform for all stakeholders to put forward their objections, to put forward their suggestions, and we can debate. And I am hopeful that in such a vibrant situation, democratic situation, I'm sure that jointly there is going to be a continuous effort from the part of the government, the stakeholders, to all take into consideration the safety of homes for residents to live in, sir.
I just wanted to know from the Honorable Minister, sir, Urban Affairs, whether the inclusion of the areas or villages under MUDA is as per the census definition or as per the whims and fancies of those at the helm of affairs, sir?
Honorable Speaker, sir, whim and fancy cannot be the basis of a strong law, of a strong act. We depend on sources from credible agencies, and the census is the most credible information that we rely our basis of operation. So the question is, if we are relying our actions on confirmed information, yes, sir.
Because there's a whole lot of confusion as far as the jurisdiction is concerned, sir. And that's why all these developments has taken place, where there's a lot of friction between the different stakeholders in the city, sir.
The question is not understood. Would you like, Speaker, sir, for me to explain what the parameters of census are, or what?
No, my question is...
Just let her complete, yes. You are telling something, you want clarification on the question?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Dr. Jaminawat, please.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I think right from the initial stage, if we had gone as per the criteria of defining what is urban and what is rural, I think there will be no confusion as to the area of operation of MUDA, sir. Because as far as I'm concerned, it is not the people who should decide whether an area falls under urban or rural, but it should be as per the criteria or as per the census definition, sir. So that is why I'm saying it's because of the, this was not thought of right from the beginning. That's why this confusion has arisen, sir.
Honorable Speaker, sir, we have been debating on this matter time and again. I have tried my best to refer to as many sources of information that I have under my purview or that is there in record in the department. And to our knowledge, necessary steps had been taken from day one, since 1991 onwards. However, today, things are far better. There is far positive participation by stakeholders in almost all matters of governance, and I'm sure that henceforth, all these necessary gaps that seemed to have been lacking all these years shall not be encouraged or entertained henceforth. We can only assure that henceforth, when we are working together with the communities, with legislators, with other authorities, we will ensure that there is complete understanding, there is complete participation. A very good example of something good that is happening today as compared to 30 years ago is the garbage management program. I think all legislators in the House are aware that we are also involving non-municipal areas in our efforts to ensure that there is better management of garbage. So I'm sure, sir, that in the years to come, we will take necessary measures.
So the reason I've asked this question is that when we talk about the area of operation under the master plan, sir, it covers an area of 174 square kilometers. But later on, MUDA has changed this after the agitation by one of the political party, that the area of operation has been reduced to 50 square kilometers. That's why I'm saying that there is no clarity whatsoever as far as the jurisdiction in terms of functioning of MUDA is concerned, sir.
Honourable Speaker, sir, once again, through you, I would like to put in this effort. There has been no change of the area of the master plan. The only change is that we now see that there is a need to have another agency, because it has been felt time and again that MUDA on its own maybe cannot reach and stretch out its arm to the designated spaces, designated areas already indicated in the plan. We have not changed the area of the master plan, but we are changing the approach in which we will monitor the safety and hazard concerns of those living in those areas, sir.
I'm surprised that the Honourable Minister seems to get confused the more we ask questions. In fact, on that meeting, we had decided that out of 174, which the MUDA has encroached upon, in that meeting, we have agreed that 124 will not fall under the Shillong Master Plan, because it is not only for the purpose of, it includes some other schemes also, and the issue that we are concerned is about ensuring that people following the guidelines are as far as the building bylaw is concerned. So we are sticking to building bylaws, and we agree on principle that building bylaw is necessary for the entire state, not only for 20 kilometers away from Shillong, in which the government has initiated in, before. So therefore we agreed that 124 should be out of that master plan. So if now we are saying that again, there is no change in the area which has indicated 174, then you are inviting trouble again, sir. Because, sir, we have been frank enough to say that we have convinced the people in the rural areas that we need building bylaws. And for that, we need a separate identity or agency, not MUDA. Because MUDA by the name itself is only for urban area. So how can we allow MUDA to operate in rural areas? So Jimno is right to say that the government should have adopted a better system. Had the government adopted a better system before, this problem would not have arisen. So may I request the Honourable Minister to please withdraw what you have said.
Honourable Speaker, sir, what the Honourable MLA from Nongtam is saying is precisely what I am saying. That we need an agency to supervise safety of buildings in those areas. So the question here is that MUDA will not operate in those areas, but you will still need supervision, which is precisely what I'm saying. And whether or not a new, whenever, I repeat, whenever this new agency comes, it will also be recommending a certain set of norms and laws. And those norms and laws will be in operation in those areas. Definitely, it may not be called MUDA, but another entity will come. And this will go on to other parts of the state as well, wherever we see that there is this fast, quick, rampant growth of villages into towns and towns into cities.
Mr. Speaker, sir, in fact, this issue has been also one of the issues which have been discussed when I met number of delegations, and we already had internal exercise, and the government is already on the job to see that an appropriate department is assigned to take care of all those other aspects of safety and other regulations in respect of building. And the government has already worked out that a particular department should actually be assigned with this responsibility. This is under examination, and very soon we will be able to share all the information. And I will definitely ensure that as we move forward with this approach, we will further have discussion, and I will be inviting all our friends from all the political parties, sir, in this regard.
Sir, let me also recall what we had discussed in the meeting when the Honorable Chief Minister had...
Please, this is question hour.
Yeah,
ask a specific question.
Yeah, I'll just remind, sir, because
otherwise we'll be not able to take
yes,
up
sir,
other
but this
questions.
issue is very sensitive. You don't know what the press will write and what happened tomorrow.
Yes.
In the eye of the people. So I don't know that the people should be getting a very false kind of information. So just one information that the Honorable Minister Chief Minister had mentioned in that meeting is that the government is even willing to redemarcate the areas falling under the Shillong Greater Master Plan area, sir. Okay. So that is why we should not create any confusion. Right. When the government had decided that out of 124 square kilometers have been removed, it has to stay like that, sir.
If that agitation,
I'll give you time.
Yes.
No
if
problem.
that agitation program has led to the reduction of 174 square kilometer to 50 square kilometer, if one agitation has led to reduction of area operation, does it imply that the census town need to agitate to be exempted?
Honourable Speaker, sir, I think it is very necessary for all of us to understand that even the other census towns that have remained under the purview of MUDA in the operation of the building bylaw, if there is a need that even they feel that they are outside of the municipal area, at that point in the consultations we are open to suggestions. We will be discussing this matter further. When we say that another agency will be instituted, there is so much hope, there is so much scope for discussion and debate. We cannot say, as responsible legislators, that we will agitate and this will happen and that will happen. It is not necessary. We have said we will be opening out platforms for discussion, debate and suggestions.
Sir, if this thing has not been completed, better to withdraw the fresh notification first. Then let us discuss, debate, and some suggestion will come up from the stakeholders. Better to withdraw the fresh notification first.
Honourable Speaker, sir, I cannot make that statement as a responsible minister of this department. We've just seen what has happened in the Maupuram constituency. Two lives have just lost. One young child, I don't know whether he is still surviving today. This is a very serious matter, sir. This rampant growth of the town cannot be allowed. It is too dangerous for the people.
Even villages.
Too dangerous, sir. Just last afternoon, we lost two young ladies from one family and a child with multiple brain damage. So you tell me, Speaker, sir, is it fair for me to stand on this house and say I withdraw or I don't withdraw? It is not my matter of personal concern, debate, hate or anger, but it is with sense of great responsibility that I say, let us all be responsible. The time is now ripe. We cannot withdraw, sir.
Sir, that area falls within MUDA, I mean the municipal area. And the building bylaws has implemented in those areas. Then why this happened?
Precisely my point, sir. When were those houses built? Why were they built like that? Why wasn't anyone watching? It is time to be vigilant, sir.
Yes.
It is time to be vigilant.
Yeah, I think we have enough discussion on that. But personally also I feel that whether MUDA, municipal or anything, but certain guidelines should be there because of the sudden growth of buildings everywhere coming up, even in rural areas. And one thing we should keep in mind that we are sitting on the most vulnerable seismic zone. So any earthquake of the Richter scale 7+ will cause devastation. So I will request all the honorable members to put their head together to come out and solve this solution because this is required, otherwise we will have to repent only. Thank you.
Hang ni kesini uba adan bersama ulah bujing keliru yak sokar halau jimbop trekam ha jong ke PHC kepada na jongsha hendak ke jubab na menteri kalong banadu ki doktor hadu ki nong trei ki biang ha kate ke caka ajing sumar ba kedon ru ka an ke batia eki bakin kit khia ya kamram.
Honorable Speaker, sir, the replies to start question number 118A. Sir, doctor and staff are available. However, since the building was constructed long time back, the same is under pair works which is expected to be completed within 6 months' time. B, sir, the medical officer and staff are governed by the rules relating to the government employees and specific instructions issued by the department from time to time.
Recently I visited Jongsha village, and I was requested by this order of Jongsha to please raise this issue on the floor of the house, because they told me that though this PHC has been inaugurated since 1996, if my memory proves me right, sir, but today it is functioning as a sub-center, and there is no regular doctor visiting that PHC. So may I know from the Honorable Minister, when is this repairing work started, sir?
So the repairing work, we have issued work order on 22nd February 2012, but due to the sickness of the contractor, he could not take up the work, sir.
May I know whether the minister is aware or not that the doctor is not there in this PHC to attend the patient and the need of that PHC?
So as per the record, sir, the doctors are there, sir.
So sometimes we need also to cross-check the facts, sir, because it has become the habit of the minister and the government, if I may be allowed, sir, to say that they are always in a denial mode. I went there myself, I met the soldier, and he complained me about the absence of the doctor for a long period of time. But whenever you ask question, the reply will be as per records. So, sir, this is not fair and not acceptable. May I request the Honorable Minister to please cross-check whether the doctor, the records that you have received is right or wrong.
So we have taken notes of the
and number two,
information
sir,
given by the honorable member, sir.
And sir, the answer to reply B, I mean the reply to answer B, sir, is that medical officers and staff are governed by all the rules relating. So that is why I'm raising this another question, because in Smith PHC, the doctor and staff, they attended 24/7. They are in service for 24/7, and they stay there in that PHC. So what about these doctors and staff who failed to go according to the rules and governed by the government, sir?
So we have given instruction from time to time, sir, through the office order and also the office memorandum, sir.
So is issuing an order from the department is enough? Is there any way where you can track down, the actual action of these medical officers in these respected PHCs, sir?
So we have the nodal officer like the MNHO not to look after the welfare of the PHCs, CACs within the district, sir.
So one last, sir. May I request the Honorable Minister in that case to ensure that these doctors and staff are available 24/7 in this PHC, and in case they have failed to perform the duty, the government should take serious action against them, sir.
So we'll examine this and we'll assure also the house that the doctor should be available in the PHC, sir.
Hani kesengi wamili ka UDP uba polling do ulong ru ba kejing yap mensau na kejing accident kali por buat ka khambon sha ha kisan snem banyanu jor bat arfusnem kejing yap na kejing don kileno hamegleha katkum ke juba balai da menteri kampo ieng kidan adu saus pa ndu flangut ki breu ki bladu kejing em na kejing takho kali ha kin kisan snem na kadau kejing buat kabanya kali.
Mr. Speaker, sir, in reply to star question 123A, sir, there is no definitive study on this to indicate the reasons for increase in drunken driving. B, sir, the steps taken to contain drunken driving are: 1. Some mobile courts along with magistrates, mobile checkpoints and mobile patrolling are randomly conducted, and vehicles are checked, and drivers who are found to be under influence of alcohol are booked under the Motor Vehicle Act 1988, Section 185. 2, sir, regular vehicle checking NACA mobile checking is carried out to check this offence. 3, sir, awareness programs are also being held by the district police to sensitize about the criminal liability of drunken driving and the dangers it poses to life and property. 4, sir, the excise department with its subordinate offices in all the districts and subdivision headquarters in the state helps in eliminating, in checking illicit liquor as far as possible. Raids are conducted by the excise department staff on the sale of illegal liquor, sir.
All this you have placed in the
yes,
table
sir.
of this.
But I thought I should read, sir.
Oh, it's okay.
Sir, when I look at these figures, I am really alarmed by the fact that in the last 5 years, we have lost 463 lives because of cases of drunken driving, and as many as 1,772 persons have been injured. So this is, in fact, in 5 years, more people have died and have been injured on account of drunken driving than in the 20-odd years of militancy in the state of Meghalaya. May I know from the Minister in charge, sir, Minister in charge Home, that apart from what she has just read out about mobile courts being conducted along with magistrates, may I know how many personnel are engaged in the task of controlling drunken driving?
Mr. Speaker, sir, I do not really have the records with me now, sir. But somehow I provide the honourable member after the session.
Sir, I travel frequently along the national highway, the Shillong bypass, the road from Shillong to Sora, and I can say with certainty that the visibility of these mobile courts is almost zero. May I know the frequency with which these mobile courts are present along the roads of these vulnerable points that I have mentioned?
Sir, daily, sir. In fact, daily.
Sir, can I know the details? Who had these mobile courts? Because I have not, in whatever number of travels I have made, I have not seen even once. And I don't know whether you have seen them too.
Honorable Minister has mentioned she will place, and I
we'll
will also request, please, if it is there also, make enforce it properly.
Sir, we'll furnish, sir. We'll furnish the information.
Sir, this is also related to the fact that a large number of drivers across the state are either unauthorized, non-licensed or underaged. And if you couple that with alcohol, then the problem gets even further worsened. So may I know whether the department is doing anything in this regard?
Sir, this, concerted efforts are being made with other concerned departments, sir. With the transport department and other departments as well, sir.
Even within the heart of the city, sir, you don't see traffic cops beyond 8 p.m. So how do you check? How do you control drunken driving that happens at 2 a.m. in the morning, sir?
Yes, some mobile police should be there.
So in fact, sir, the department has also issued a notification, sir, designating Superintendent of Police or Superintendent of Police Traffic, where the post exists, as the road safety manager, sir, for districts to act as nodal officers who shall be responsible to interact with other concerned departments, sir. So we will definitely look into this matter. It's a matter of serious concern, sir. I'm grateful to the honourable member appalling, no? And all the suggestions that have been put forth has been noted, sir. Off license shall be located within a distance of 50 meters from the midpoint of the national highway or the state highway situated within the limits of any city, town or municipality or town committee. This restriction shall not, however, apply on licenses situated within the limits of any city, town or municipality or town committee areas. Existing licenses are given 6 months' time to comply with the above amended rule. So we're just hopeful that along the national highways, with this rule coming into force, we are hopeful so that things will improve, sir.
In charge, whether she is also aware of the fact that in fact a number of parking lots within Shillong have liquor easily available within the parking lots themselves.
Okay.
So that before the driver embarks on a journey, he first has a drink or two and then starts.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, I am aware. And, and I'm aware. And steps are being taken, sir. District administration is also taking action.